Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you a short talk on special announcement. Number one, first, the speaker said hello to the class and he introduced that his name was Professor Zhang and he would be the biology professor this semester. Finally, he introduced that course was an introductory course for students not majoring in science. Number two, first, the speaker introduced that the flight 140 was non-stop flight to Hong Kong. Next, he suggested all passengers bring their seat pack to an upright position. Finally, he reminded that smoking wasn't allowed in that flight. Number three, first, the speaker announced that their stop on their garden tour would be very short. Next, he suggested returning to the bus in 15 minutes because they had one more garden to visit before they had a lunch break. Finally, he reminded that they had to leave on time because they didn't want to leave anyone behind. Number four, first, the speaker introduced that was the express train to New York. Next, he announced that the local trains were across the platform, so he suggested stepping and watching closing doors. Finally, he announced that next stop was New York. Number five, first, the speaker got people's attention and he announced that the actor playing Macbeth was sick that night. Finally, he announced that the role of Macbeth at that performance would be played by Alfred Sutton. Number six, first, the speaker got people's attention. Next, he suggested the driver of the blue car parking near the front door have to move their car to the parking garage because that's area for delivery trucks only. Number seven, first, the speaker announced that the 10:30 guided tour of the museum would begin in 15 minutes, so he suggested all ticket holders lining up at the end of the hall. Next, he suggested going to the front desk to get one ticket if they didn't have a ticket. Finally, he reminded that tickets were free, but they had to have one to participate in the tour. Number eight, first, the speaker said hello to the passengers and he introduced that was their captain speaking. Next, he said that in about 5 minutes they would be passing over Lake Frank. Finally, he suggested looking out the left side of the plane they would be able to see the lake, and he commented that the clouds had cleared up and the weather was beautiful sunny, so they should get a good view. Number nine, first, the speaker announced that coming up after the news on Radio 2000, they would have that day weather report and followed by the full hour of the classical music. Next, he said that later that afternoon they would hear an interview with Miss Lucida Park, a world-famous violinist, and she would discuss her recent concert tour. Finally, he suggested not missing it. Number 10, first, the speaker announced that a set of house keys had been found in the cafeteria that morning. Next, he suggested coming to the main office to identify them if they thought the keys were theirs. Finally, he suggested asking for Miss Jane. Number 1, first, the speaker said that he always liked to say few words at those gatherings, even though they had heard enough of him every day. Next, he said that he wouldn't interrupt their party too much. He just wanted to tell that year had been out their most productive, and he knew the year would be even better. Finally, he thanked them and hoped they had a happy new year. Number 2, first, the speaker introduced that their flight was non-stop service to London of Transamere. Next, he announced that they were experiencing a delay due to the heavy traffic there in Dallas, so the captain asked them to serve complimentary beverage. Finally, he suggested remaining in their seats so they could reserve them better. Number 3, first, the speaker announced the retirement of Mrs. Millicent Braidgood. Next, he said that Those of them who had worked with Millicent would always remember how her optimistic outlook and efficient manner have helped them get through their busy work days. Finally, he said that they would miss her, but they wished her the best and hoped she had a well-deserved rest during her cruise around the world.